afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another exciting Propagandacast with me, your host, Imperial Dane. We're off here to an exciting 1 vs 1 on the Glaze once more. We're watching in the southern half, Zuna here fighting for the Soviet Union. Already here choosing Guards Rifle Doctrine, the Guards Rifle Combined Arms, and fighting here for the 26th Guards Rifle Corps going up versus Miragefla fighting for Germany, Deutschland, and the 3rd SS Panzer Division Totenkopf here with Jaeger armor, Jaeger infantry, and Festung armor available. Largely infantry bullets except for the single MD42 there for Miragefla. Countries getting up there. We got dual pioneers start here from Miragefla, thus opting to sort of grab more territory initially. Grenadiers will follow up on that. Rushing straight for the viewpoint, heading centrewards there. There might be a third squad that then set it right side, thus going for a broader approach then. That in fact is what looks like here Zuna will be doing right off the bat, whereas Miragefla does seem to be sort of heading towards the right as well. A bit more centrewards. We of course have to see how that fully works out. Nope. Looks like he is also splitting up, which as the Germans can be a bit more risky, though of course it might allow him a bit more territory that way as well. I mean, catch the combat use with his pioneers, that could give him a bit of a chance of sort of slowing down Zuna's initial territorial capture. Also note, this is a long match, so no mid-game analysis. Yes, my pardons, there's been quite a few of those, but work with what you have and then try to sort of make the best of it. Senko has got their rhyme for Miragefla. Looks like we'll have the first engagement right over here by the western victory point. No, pulling back here. Then creeping up maybe, using the terrain there. Nope, first shots fired well, in fact, over here by the larger building. And there we go. Shots fired as well, and meanwhile Zuna's pulling back, maybe waiting for them conscripts to reinforce before making another push. Pioneers using the terrain there to advance, and there we go, companies are forced off. Western victory point open, but we do got more conscripts arriving for Zuna already. Few pioneers secured. Pioneers hanging about, waiting. We still got the Grenadiers holding up the building there, waiting for someone to arrive so they can shoot them. Sigler's got the rank, got a third one away there for Miragefla. Centre being secured there, securing set the point up here, drawing away from there. And we got early Molotovs here by the way for Zuna. Early Molotovs, 3 construct Molotov. On an urban map though, it's definitely generally tends to pay off. Pioneers here could flank up though. Take up some down from the tombstone, flank the console while the Grenadiers in front on. Other Grenadiers what seem to be holding up. There we go, got console tank from here as well. Likely another Molotov. Try and force the Grenadiers out of there. Pioneers flying in there, Grenadiers falling out of the building. Falling, getting out of there. Pioneers doing what they can, we've got Grenadiers joining in. The Pioneers are a bit low on help, but there we go. They quickly come down beneath the and bodies. While here the console now move up behind everything else. Pioneers have need to get out of there. Console squad almost forced away, and there we go. Another Molotov here from Zuna. A lot of munitions expended on that early on, forcing constantly Miragefla to shift the Russian Grenadiers. Need to get into back to building these Grenadiers, by the way, need to get into cover and Dekong men out. Third there arriving as well, or at least get on the other side of the fountain, or get into the building. So note this is a building that has enough windows to have at least 2.5 Grenadiers squad in it. They're getting behind the fountain. So right now, Zuna's actually managed to keep back Miragefla here quite a bit, though we still got him operating a bit. Pioneers still finally forced away from the left flank as well. And we got noting by the way, 8 support weapon company up after the 3 conscripts and the Molotovs here for Zuna. Maxim on the way. And an MG42 at the same time also arrives here for Miragefla, and got medic bunker going up there. He's already got the munitions by the way to upgrade the bunker to the medic bunker, so no delays there at all whatsoever. But so far Zuna's managed to gain most of the map, no problems there. So far no sign of destruction, but then again it's all pretty much the lowest point, 2 points, so that's hardly a surprise. We might see, I suppose we could see some hit the dirt, but I suppose Guard Sims is more likely later on some machine guns. Which would certainly also be a good choice on this map due to the sort of the closer quarters area, particularly on the right hand side. But the German players so far seem to be focusing on most. It will certainly have a bit of potency there. We got the Maxims supporting up. MG4 sitting up here in the larger building. Another Molotov there forcing the Grenadiers out. Poor Heinz caught on fire. Rest of the forces rebuilding, getting ready. Now take up the Pioneers heating up before they launch an assault themselves. They could try and, for example, move through here and then catch the Maxim from behind. That might just work. Might. Well, here at this point, definitely serving a strong point here for the Germans. Lots of squads in it. Can also will form a very strong defense. Also, not exactly damaged by small numbers, and that's overall also due to being rather large. It's also structurally much more difficult for the enemy to take down. So it's pretty much a vital building here, and could at least be a good building for Miragefla to sort of try and hold out and form a defense around, in which case he might consider some barbed wire to make it more difficult for enemy infantry with Molotovs to approach as well. Got a bit of here, they're not really going to do much. From there they might as well move on. Taking up going on as well from Zuna. We got a mortar on the way there. Having a bit of a hard time for them before to find down on the Maxim, interestingly enough. Smaller losses here on the conscripts. We got Pioneers assaulting with flamethrowers. And there you go, conscripts forced to vacate the premises. And a Molotov there basically to prevent them from storming the positions. Not a bad idea though. Well, for some reason the Miragefla proceeds to run straight into the Molotov. Well done there. That seemed a bit silly. Would have been wise to just basically move the Pioneers from here to the building here, which would make themselves rather difficult than to deal with. Could also just basically move on. And there we go! Rifle grenade. Oh! Oh no, that was a poorly aimed grenade. I think he was figuring his opponent would try and sort of dodge him instead. Zuna here was either not paying attention, he had nerves of steel. Either way, it didn't quite work out. And well, there we go, finally within range of the MG42 there. Getting hammered, though in heavy cover it's going to take some time to press. Give it a large engagement here, another rifle grenade might work out on the conscripts, except he's not got the munitions for it at the time being. Taking up there, getting a lactic megados company up might now be a good move from Miragefla, or I suppose you could rush for armor if you wanted. Also taking away a bit of territory there, good, good. We go mortifying going down the MG42 position, or at least the last suspected one. And Zuna here, with nothing to screen his mortar, is pulling it back to avoid it being well wiped out. There you go, like to make this company up. We're getting a mortar from Miragefla as well. So a bit of a light artillery duel there. Inbound. Guards infantry is now, by the way, available here for Miragefla, or Zuna, but so far Zuna does not seem very interested in it. Mortar going down there on Miragefla's Grenadiers, even as they're taking territory. We got the MG. No, the MG project to pull back towards it seems. But why they're making more difficult to approach towards there. Not unusual to see, not unusual to see. Not a bad move. Pioneers taking up there. Got the Granatenwerfer moving up. We've got another conscript there riding for Zuna, which will only be able to take advantage of all the submachine guns you can soon get. Or at least get half of them, which is usually how I do it personally. Half submachine guns, half full rifles. Might want to get some panzer grenades that would certainly work out well with all these conscripts around. So far seems like he's going for a half-half sort of combo there on the conscripts when it comes to the submachine guns. Lots of mortar rounds being exchanged there versus the other. And there we go, we do in fact have a panzer grenadier squad there on the way for Miragefla. Large infantry force attacking around here. No, looks like he's getting full submachine guns by the looks of it. He's not going for half and half, he is going full. There we go though, but nicely done there, flanking about here, attacking from another angle, but like the one which Miragefla was not expecting, through his own territory that is. Bit of a blind spot there, got the MG4 in trouble, forced away. Pioneers doing what they can here, but they're rather on the wrong side of the cover. Got the constant moving with the submachine guns. Looks like the MG crew is able to make it out. The grenadiers or something against that building. MG mortar setting up as well. Oh no, this is turning into a mess there for Miragefla. The Panzer goes far from the fight as well. Pioneers who need to move up to support. Loading by with both squads from upgrade now with the Flammenwerfen. Bit of moving over there in the building, forgotten it seems. Quickly laying down mines here. Bold there by Zuna. Bold, but might in this case get spotted and dealt with. There you go, almost losing the entire unit. Ah, just before the mine was finished. Further mortar fire bombarding the remainders here as the reinforcements arrive from the north. Rive grenade as well as flamethrower. Now there's only a maxim and a mortar here to hold back the advance from Miragefla. The Conch here going to lose hit range to the rifles and assault rifles of the Panzer because there's grenadiers. Might want to move in here and quickly rush them out. Fuel point at the same time they cut off here from Miragefla. At the same time though, Miragefla doing the same here versus Zuna. Nicely done there. You also got plenty of fuel here for Zuna, who would certainly, without any doctoral armor, definitely benefit from getting a tank group battalion commander himself, or maybe a mechanized armor company if he feels like that. We go, they're going to concentrate running it, but they are quickly getting burned since they cannot escape the fire of Germany. Taking up going on there from Miragefla. Got machine gun conscripts there assaulting in. As the war progressed, it was actually becoming increasingly more common for the Russians to actually be equipped fully with submachine guns rather than rifles. In fact, full companies would be equipped that way, whereas previously there maybe only been like a battalion here and there, but as the war progressed, it was more common they were equipped largely with submachine guns rather than rifles. So, a little fun fact there. We got the support armor corps going up here for large flat, though at the same time, tank group attack command is going up for Zuna. Going for the munitions point, victory point. MD42 and mortaring up rather close to each other. Bit risky there by Miragefla, and we got the Panzers here coming under mortar fire. It looks like he might try and mortar his opponent's mortar. Oh, half the unit going there to Soviet mortar fire, nicht gut. Looks like he's laying down barbed wire to basically prevent anyone from basically either rushing towards here, or for that matter trying to escape by basically jumping over the wide set. They're going to have to rush past through there. So nice job there. Meanwhile, troops are being held up. Mortar fire, MD5 being exchanged. Got Penny's holding up the positions. Zuna's straight run here at the central victory point did not quite work out. He still needs to sort of silence the opponent's mortar though. Support armor corps is up. He could go for the Stuke right now. Then again, he's looking very close to be able to get a Panzer IV. As for Zuna, his only immediate choice is going to be a T-70 or maybe a T-34 if he feels like that. That's going to take longer time compared to how quickly Miragefla can actually get a Panzer IV out. Next, I'm in a bit of trouble. We got constantly up them out trying to pop a Molotov there through the windows. A flangeable of Fury Doom. Forced to vacate the corner cafe there. And there we go, rushing into the centre with the MD42 gone. A bit risky there, precision by the way from Miragefla, but there we go, got forces flank about. Where are the Panzer Grenadiere? They definitely need to counter-attack and rather Schnell. He could also go for a flak Panzer. But again, Panzer IV seems like the most likely choice here. Panzerkampfwagen 4. Med-22 there on the Pioneers. Looks like instead they might try and deal with mortar rather than all these heavily armed conscripts. Troops are staying out, ready to come out. We got plenty of manpower floated here by the way, by Zuna. He could definitely consider getting some more infantry. I feel, you know, some guards infantry sort of back up things would be good. Or maybe some support weapons, a field gun, maybe another mortar, rather than, you know, float. Or he could actually get several fuel caches up, or munitions caches. There we go, we actually got a T-70 in the way. Miragefla still not getting any armor. Come on, Miragefla. Get some Panzers out, or at least a Sturmgeschütz. There we go, Panzerkampfwagen 4 arriving. Still no doctrine for Miragefla though. But Vetch over here on the Soviet mortar, nothing quite there as flashy on the German one. Got the Panzers breaking into the town square. Constantly taking losses. Quick about the Ladnung. Oh, Scheiße though. Taken out there by a mortar round. And then didn't get quite so many conscripts there in the process. Rather, it did not work out well there from last one. Soon got the Panzer, although we also got the T-70 here arriving for Zuna. MD42 actually catching up behind everything, but very much exposed here. Dual flank by T-70. There you go, knocked out by enemy mortar fire. Oh dear, this is not really working out at all for Miragefla. But there's a bit of too recklessness in there, I would say. Though again, he probably wasn't expecting a T-70 rush either way, though. Caught him from rather pants down there, and he's handed on MD42. His opponent's now got an MD42 and a Maxim, plus now Vetch2 mortar. This is looking rather rough. Got the point there, now he's actually cutting the wire just in case. But we got a Panzer IV in the field. He's going to have to tank or get a field gun up there. I don't think he's got any anti-tank grenade to deal with it. So in that regard, Zuna though made a bit of a mistake of his own. He did not factor in enemy armor. He's still got a bit of manpower flow there again. Apparently would say fuel caches or munitions caches, then just some caches. And get some guard infantry out to sort of support. The Panzerkampfwagen mobilized. And there you go, engineers a bit of trouble. We got a large force here arriving fact from Miragefla. I think that might have been a bit overkill. We got light machine guns there being handed out to his infantry. We got another squad of Panzer Grenadier out. And there you go, the Panzer IV charges forward. Trying to think to silence that mortar. Engine damage, almost got the mortar through though, almost. Zuna is still down to a single T-70. We've got the field gun up though. The Panzer IV though did suffer some nasty engine damage. But we do have two Vetchi, two Pioneer squads who will be able to fix that pretty swiftly. So that should work out reasonably well there for Miragefla. We're still though yet to choose a doctrine. But there we go. Country's moving heavy, got the field gun supporting. And there you go, rushing straight into two flamethrowers. Got light machine gun grenades as well. Field gunning up there, they got the Council quickly suffering heavy losses here to MP40 flamethrower fire. Field gun though is exposed. He might lose the Panzer IV though. He needs to use his doctrine. Quickly, there we go, pop smoke. Well, I just need to rush that field gun. Mortar fire going down as well. A bit slow there though. Looks like the field gun might just be able to escape here. Except for Boris, who caught on fire. Needs to get back to repair that Panzer IV before the T-70 sets upon the Pioneers, although itself has been damaged, so probably not. Also a bit of nice harassment over there, they're using the Panzer gun for that, it seems. Could get a Stugen now, he could also get a Flak Panzer. Versus the T-70 and all that infantry, a Flak Panzer would certainly work out pretty well, I think, for Miragefla. And there we go. Another Panzer Grenadier squad on the way from Miragefla. No attempt to Sturmgeschütz or a Flak Panzer. But a Flak Panzer containing this very large infantry force here from Zuna would work out quite nicely. Still no guards infantry by the way from Zuna. We got the country there charging, but we've got maximum support for them, which does give the Panzers there a bit of a... Ah! That was a bit recklessly timed there. That could easily end it with them running into the grenade on retreat. That would have been painful. But there we go. We do have a Flak Panzer IV on the way here to support Savor effort. And Festung armor is the choice here. No pin to my machine gun by the way for the Panzerkampfwagen IV. Reinforcing, being forced back. The Serb mortar is definitely doing quite a bit of work here. 10 kills, almost veteran free compared to the German mortar, which has yet to kill a single soul. Well, there you go, Flak Panzer IV mobilized. One of several Flak Panzer designs the Germans had. Then in general, the Flak Panzer designs were never really produced in any massive numbers, and most, a few hundreds. That was it. You get stuff like the Flak Panzer I, Flak Panzer 38T, the Flak Panzer IVs, that is Möbelwagen Ostwind and Wirbelwind. And what is this? He's actually taking a Panzer hull down. That's a first. At least something very, very, very rarely seen. It increases the range, increases accuracy. It does, in fact, mostly boost every stat of the Panzer IV. Okay, of course, mobility, since it can't bloody well move. Well, that and health. But there we go, we've got the T-34 dealing with the Flak Panzer. Panzer IV, they'll hold down. But a hold down Panzer IV. I never. Flak Panzer escapes with the T-34, probably the threat of Panzer Faust, though. And there we go, no, it has a much higher range, and he pretty much just snipes the conscripts there. And certainly hold down was one way to sort of basically, though in general though, it was more about, you know, basically lowering the profile of the tank, so basically only the turrets stack up basically above the ground in most cases. Though of course as the war progressed they just basically stomped tank turrets down and used those as defences as well. Panther terms of course being them all recognisable, though generally they used older tanks for that as well, basically tanks where the turrets really weren't much use, they basically popped them off and placed them all over the place. So some a lot of French tanks ended up that way. So little fun fact for those that were not aware. That's going to get the T-70 quick rush stuff. We got a Pack 40 there from the Miragefla as well. Zuna again might want to consider spending some of that manpower towards fuel caches. Certainly help him out.
New anti-tank gun has arrived.
Oh, finally got some kills there on the Granatenwerfer. Black Panther moving ahead here. Punching up behind an old wooden cart there with the MG42. Oh, nicely hit there on the German mortar. And we got veteran defeat there for the Soviet. There we go, constantly coming off the Panther 4. Still no attempt at the pendulum machine gun, by the way, there. Still no attempt. And looks like, oh, there we go. And this is basically the weakness of the hold down. I mean, you basically need to set up a position where the opponent can't just creep up with a field gun and begin blasting away with it. That's basically the problem. And that's basically also why usually isn't used, because, well, field gun, anti-tank gun, and hold down is larger rendered useless, which really means you need to find a spot where it can't use its range, which is, in a lot of maps, pretty tricky if you want sort of to properly defend anything. T-75 there though, but still nice to see though. And did do something for the Panzer IV. Constantly moving ahead here. Light flank there from Zuna, but overall he's going sort of very much heads on. Rushing into the flak Panzer IVs, 37mm flak Kanone. Got a T-34 setting up the Pack 40, those quickly getting murdered there. It looks like we got a precision strike there to try and clear out the crew. Nicely done, nicely done. Panther IV damaged. He could try and blitzkrieg it past the field gun, by the way. Though then again we got catch with an anti-tank unit in the process there, so maybe not. More armor would be nice though from Miragefla, I believe. A command tank could be an option, which going to give a bit more resistance on his own territory, would also work versus the infantry quite nicely. That could be an option there for Miragefla if you wanted to consider it, at the very least. Got T-34 breaking through there, trying to catch that Panzer IV. It did not quite work out there. Pack 4 being reinforced. No flank being secured. That will try and sneak over there to get some territory. I mean, we'll deny further fuel there. Still floating a nice bit of manpower there. I wonder what he's thinking. I mean, he could go for a Howitzer now if he wanted to, and that could also work out quite nicely, in particular the way that Miragefla does seem to be slightly more inclined towards playing it defensively. Victory points, well, more or less equal. German mortar finally getting back in the job though. Another attempt there, mining once was spotted. Zuna might want to consider setting mining in the center here, maybe laying down some demo charges, points over there being secured as well. Second Panzer on the way from Miragefla. Armored patrol striking towards the west, it looks like. Which he could then use either as an option. Maybe he's realising that he could, Miragefla this could try and sort of counter-attack the tanks, catch them off the side, which is usually how you best use tanks defensively. Try to catch your opponent's tanks off guard from the side. Caught here though by rather severe machine gun fire there. Both Panzer squads are put down. There you go. Shots fired. No, either miss or bounce. Flak Panther not trying to support on flank. Now we got conscripts rallying in. Might end up rallying straight into a Flak Panzer. And for that matter, the Panzer IV here hiding. Got a second Panzer IV running for Miragefla. Conscripts forced out of the building, half health. And there we go, we do have a howitzer going up here for Zuna. Bit of artillery. And there we go, got the T-70 there. Good shot there. Maxim might be in a bit of trouble. They're coming in from 2 Panzer IVs. Might collapse the entire thing on it. There we go, Maxim lost there. Zuna beginning to bleed out a bit. Getting on the T-34 there. Still needs enough, you need really sort of. But again, it looks like he's aiming for the howitzer. And there you go. Howitzer is now up for Zuna. Some serious artillery there added. Field gun turning up here, expecting the assault to come here, but at the same time leaving the centre very much open, that for that matter, the right flank. So there's a few options there. Miragefla to gain back some of the ground he lost. Seems more to intent working from here and securing what he's already got, which is certainly not a bad idea either. No need to get too greedy right away.
Enemy forces are capturing our supplies.
Whatever shall Miragefla do next though? And certainly what will Zuna's decision be following all of this as well. So now he's got 2 tanks out, 2 T-34s, a field gun.
Enemy forces capturing supply sector. What are your orders?
No repairs for the Panzers. They're not exactly heavily damaged, would be rather swift. Looks like he got a nice hit there on the enemy mortar. Oh! Wiped out Zuna's veteran fleet mortar crew. That hurts. We got no support there from Zuna's artillery though. You'd think he'd try and use it as quickly as possible on a good target, but seems like that's not the case. Back there taking me damage. We're getting up some good kills on the conscript. Damage engine. We got Panzer IV supporting. We got Panzer Grenadier as well doing what they can. Other Panzer IV could also try and join in. In fact, will gain veterancy too rather rapidly. That, I mean, move up here for example. Using the cover of the building here to avoid the field gun maybe just a bit, or at least just pop in for a quick shot, then get out. And the Pak 40 is nowhere to be seen either. And there we go, got the artillery firing, might be trying to strike directly at the base, or trying to silence the enemy mortar. No, going straight for the base. They need to quickly move the infantry away here from around the headquarters. Oh dear, almost got a direct hit on the Flak Panzer. Nasty stuff there. Splitting up the infantry though is good, good. The Mud Country are losing up pretty heavily, believe in part because they ran straight from a minefield, suffering heavy and rather cruel losses in the process. The town centre is looking rather wrecked at this stage. Most of the walls have crumbled away and a lot of the market stalls are wrecked as well. Not really a lot left there. The buildings are at the very least still standing, though probably not very safe to stay in at the moment. Hitting veteran or tier 3 there, or tier 4 for Miragefla. Interesting, interesting. Maybe 2 and 1 Panzer, the others are in a bit of some needed repairs as well. It's got the Pioneers to do it, they're both veteran tier 3, so that should definitely help there. And we got Conscripts moving straight to 2 Panzer squads.
Enemy forces are securing our territory.
Got them all to the recruit. Left flank there collapsing as the Russians advance. Act 40 though needs to support here the infantry at the centre, or he needs to lay down a smoke screen to allow his troops to sort of safely secure that victory point. Or he could also just try and bombard the MD-42. I mean, they're all valid options. All valid options. But soon he'll be able to get maybe a Panther out, or a Sturmpanzer, or a Panzerwerfer. We'll definitely give him a few options in those directions. Got another artillery barrage going in there. I think he's this time around trying to silence the enemy mortar, the Granatenwerfer. Or maybe just try to deal with anything around there. In this case, Zuna's not really doing much except wrecking a few buildings completely. Country charges straight after the Pak 40, trying to catch. We've got Panzer Force and Flak Panzer moving in right behind them. And there we go. Zuna's conscripts are getting absolutely demolished. And there we go. The unit wiped out. T-34 counter-attacking. Deck 4 needs to quickly set up. Maybe get off a target weak point on the right spot. Field guns moving in as well. Lighter skirmishes here and there. But overall, no big attempts from either player at the moment. For example, no real big attempts here for Miragefla, for example, to sort of conduct a larger assault here and flank the enemy tanks, for example. You know, launch the Panzer Force from here, then while other things turning around, then move in from the 6th example with a flak panzer from another side to then deal with the flak panzer, or the field gun, I mean, that way. And that could very well be an option for Miragefla. Bit of mortar fire there connecting with the tank, but not quite penetrating. In general, though, tanks were quite vulnerable to artillery if it hit directly on top, though. Since the top armor was generally one of the weaker spots in the tanks. A few tanks that were the exception, for example, the King Tiger, that actually had reasonably heavy top armor, which actually allowed it to survive a direct artillery barrage. So it was not a very comfortable experience, though. Another barrage going down there. And he was going to attack head on, at the very least try to blitz through the line. So we got there a bit of a move forwards, then popping smoke. Got tanks here though. Damage ending and in on the flak panzer. Vetchi 2 on the T-34-76 as it tries here to escape the might of the Third Reich. Got conscripts running ahead there. Damage ending on the Panzer 4. Half health left. Well, halfway to. Oh no! Got there with a quick strike with T-34. Nicely done there by Zuna. They might pay for it with another counter squad. That's definitely going to hurt there, Mr. Miragefla. He's managed to secure most of the map there, keeping Mr. Zuna here a bit contained. Veterans run by the way for the mortar. Oh, the Howard. Certainly not mortar. Bloody hell. I mean, he went for the third battle phase, but he's yet to build the buildings, so he's also got quite a bit of manpower floating around there. He could consider some fuel caches, that would certainly help a bit as well. There were 2 fuel points. I mean, fuel is not exactly one of his bigger issues at the moment. There we go, got some 82 Panther Grenadiers. Catching the MD-42 here in a rather nasty spot there, might be able to clear it out. If not, getting hit there by the Soviet mortar though.
The enemy is taking our territory.
Come on, Miragefla. Yeah, that's heavy Panzer co-op.
Pioneers awaiting orders.
Strike down those Russian Schwein. You're going to get caught by a large conscript force moving ahead. Oh, he was calling down artillery here. I think he's trying to get the Schwerer Gusto there to silence the Soviet howitzer. Will it hit though? Will it hit? And there we go, first shot. 1 kill there. So in that case he was able to silence Zuna's artillery. And there we go, we got the heavy Panzer Corps going up. Which could mean Panthers soon enough here for Deutschland. A large force here hanging about as well. Forces moving about here on the battlefield.
Attempting to steal our sector.
Getting ready for another assault. I mean, he might want again to consider laying down some smoke screens at the very doing his assaults if he wants to. Or at least trying to flank a bit more. But there you go, losing 1 fuel pop, but at the same time he's extremely close there to getting a Panther anyways. If that is what he wants, and that will certainly work out well. I think, I mean, considering the currently large infantry disposition here of Zuna, a Sturmpanzer, or a Panzerwerfer could also work out well. Those could very well be good options for Mr. Miragefla as well. Got Incendiary people not up the MD-42, inch enough he's not going one of his own to maybe cover as well. And there we go, veteran to flee for the Granatenwerfer. Armor assault going up here. Tanks are ready as well. They could, for example, clear away what's going on here on the right flank. That would be a good move, I think. And we got a Panther there on the way. Panzerkampfwagen 5. Panzerkampfwagen 5. Zuna again floating a bit of resources there. He could easily consider several more T-34s, or he could try going for a mechanized armor company there, though he might certainly want to get that soon once the Panther hits. There we go, mortar almost wiped out again. And the flak panzer's closing in then, veteran T2. Popping smoke again, instead of trying to, for example, just, you know, outmaneuver the field gun, wipe it out. Instead of relying on rifle grenades. The Of course, unable to see what's on the other end of the smoke, moves straight into a pair of T-34s. That did not work out well. The Grenadiers just need to get out of there. Schnell! Run, Günther! You will die horribly. Well, there we go. Panzerkampfwagen 5 mobilized. Panzer. 80mm of sloped armor, which effectively made it more effective than the Tiger's non-sloped 100mm of armor. So, little fun fact there. Rapidly moving ahead there with its high velocity 75mm gun. Ah, missed the T-34 on the other hand. The T-34 hit and penetrated. That's a bit depressing. Still with a Panther IV, a Panther and a Flak Panzer, he could launch an effective assault here against Zuna and knock it all out. If he flanks, basically. Pentamounted machine guns would also be a good choice here for the tanks. We're giving them a bit of extra anti-infantry firepower. Got plenty of munitions here floating. Still not bothered with any guard teams. We do got a mechanized armor company up here at the sign of the Panther. Good job there. Damage engineer on the Ostwind. Field gun also opening up. Conscript counting here on the left flank. Straight into the Grenadiers. Bit risky. Fuel point there secured. The last flag of the manpower again. A part of me would say get a fuel cache now, then maybe aim either for a Panzerwerfer or a Sturmpanzer. We've got two T-34 versus the Panther 4. Pack 40, the final getting victory 2. Field gun though is veteran free. That's definitely a problem there for Miragefla's Panzers. Got further mortar fire going in there. We got both mortars firing away at each other. 17 kills on the German one. Flak Panther heavily damaged. They're closing on Vetchi 2. Need to get that repaired and get the Panzer also, the Panther back in the fight as well. Need to sort of try and again silence the Soviets somehow. I mean, if you were, for example, to get up a Panzerwerfer, I think right around here would have a reasonably good distance, then fire at the presumed position of the field gun, he might be able to get off a decent barrage on it, knocking it all out, maybe even completely wrecking the field gun in the process. He definitely wants to silence that little... Oh, he's got too many troops, so he can't. Never mind then. He can't even get a Sturmgeschütz. Also note, your Pioneers can't repair stuff as it's moving. A part of me, though, I have to say, you know, Miragefla needs to reconsider his tactics. I mean, he's constantly just attacking head-on. He's never really trying to outmaneuver his opponent. He's never trying to flank and, say, catch all of this in a very nice, rapid maneuver from a position where Zuna isn't expecting it. He's also, for example, not operating his Panzer on the flanks to cover infantry. There's just taking away territory from Zuna as well. So there's some mistakes I feel that Miragefla could be working on improving. Well, some issues, anyways. And he's still refraining from, say, laying down some smoke screens as well from his mortar. But we do have an H-35 medium tank, so they're riding the Zuna. So usage through the war. Even to the very end, since the Surge pretty much used the stuff until it was most time worn out. And Ford needs to get away, that T-34 being pushed away. Smoke popped. Quick grenade there, and he almost got the field gun. A Flak Panther charging in. So at least he actually used some smoke there. I think in the case of the Panther, basically charged it forward, then used his smoke screen to sort of cover. That's also where you can use the Panther petition. Got H-35 there firing away. Panther, Flak Panther pulling back, got the Panther covering. Victory point-wise, it's not looking good here from Miragefla. We've got almost 100 there while he's supposed to come on. There we go, Veteran T2 increasingly is active. The Flak Panther. He just fires more and more shots there. The enemy really tearing apart. Infantry pack 40 getting overrun there. Panther, Flak Panther go in there. H-35 moving forwards though. This 85mm gun. Already halfway to Veteran T1 there. Got T-34 moving up here. Veteran 3, pack 40 cleared out. Not looking good here for Miragefla. He could consider another Panther though. H-35 there opening up with the Flak Panther though, almost knocking it out. Very nasty assault there by Zuna, taking advantage of Miragefla's assault to then counter-attack, break through it, basically absorbing it, then moving forward. Nice tactic there, nice tactic, not more than most innovative, but it works, it works. And then we got a follow airstrike there from the Soviet Air Force, but note of course with the Vetchi 2 Flak Panzer, there's a good chance of it being knocked out of the sky, since a Vetchi 2 Flak Panzer, oh! Into there taking some punishment. But a Vetchi 2 Flak Panzer does have an increased chance of basically shooting down an aircraft. At the same time, he's assaulting head on here. Tanks and dying repairs. You should definitely consider getting that Panther fixed. And there we go. Sturmovik downed. T-34's continuing the assault. I think the H-35 is actually being pulled back. No! He's got on focus on. There we go, cancelling that. Another Pack 40 on the way. Interesting enough, most of Zuna's infantry is back in the base, so he can't really secure the territory. He's just gained, basically. And there go focusing on the Panther, focusing on the higher priority vehicle here. Good job, gute Arbeit. Panthers, by the way, were notorious for being rather mechanically unreliable. In fact, they were less reliable than the King Tiger. So, little fun fact there. And also, I believe it was after a certain amount of mileage, you basically had to replace everything due to the high amount of, well, wear and tear on it as well. So, another little fun fact there. Another little fun fact there. Getting a Katyusha there, turning into he's good for someone considered another H-35, but there you go. A Stug here might help, a bit more, well, armour. But everything can mount there would be good. Comes there trying to get to the central victory point. He's also lost the mortar, by the way. That's definitely going to hurt. Miragefla, he's got no artillery then at all. We might be able to replace it. Panzer's advancing. Panther firing in the T-34, getting off it. They're gaining veteran to 1. Achtung, look! Russische Panzer! And it's gone. There you go, gaining veteran from the Panzer, because they're definitely going to be massive threat there to Zuna. Zuna, they're keeping up the pressure, got a Katyusha now, so he can basically really bombard his opponent. With rockets, mortar bombs, he's got tanks and tank destroyers. Really good, solid unit composition here for Zuna. And what is this? He's actually putting the Panther hull down! Wow. There we go, it is hull down now, T-34 down to half health. And there we go. Shot went through, but it actually takes less damage. So note there, I mean, he can actually absorb a lot more fire now. If you want to be a bit more cheeky, you could even call it a command tank. So right there, note the Panther actually has a, I think actually hull down a Panther has the same range as an H-35. So that's another little fun fact there. I mean, putting down Panther's hull down is not exactly a bad idea. But it is rare to see. There we go, getting repaired. Still, that's twice we've seen in a match a tank hull down. In this case, it actually helped him, forced basically Zuna to break off the assault there. So it's definitely not a bad idea under the right circumstance. Certainly with a unit like the Panther, it might actually be more worth it, whereas with Panther 4, it's a lot more situational. And in the H-35, they was forced away. Closing in there on Vetchi 2, which is definitely going to make things more awkward. But again, Miragefla, I feel, does need to be more aggressive. I mean, but all tanks are basically pushed away with heavy damages. Right now, if Miragefla pushed in there with his tanks, I think he would actually have wiped them out. This guy, they should find maybe T-34 from the Katyusha, but it's it, you know. Miragefla is holding back there. Also note, he's actually having it on, you know, target vehicles only, which means he can't really support those. There we go, T-34 again, and again, note, the range cell on the hold down Panther. Conscripts there coming on the fire from the Flak Panzer, closing its way in there on Veteran T3, which then has an even higher rate of fire, plus it's more mobile. That would definitely be a nightmare there for Zuna's troops. But the assault continues here. Miragefla, though, continues his defense. And we've got a Panzer there for there. So he's got some artillery of his own again now. Eine Panzerwerfer. Es werft die Panzer? Nein, es werft die Raketen. A part of me would have said though he should have gone for another Panther or a Sturmpanzer further at this point, but also he needs to get it closer. I mean, the closer the Panzerwerfer is, the more devastating its barrage is. Too far away and the barrage is not really effective. That's the thing to remember about the Panzerwerfer though. You generally need to get rather close with it to sort of get a proper barrage off, I feel. There you go, small infantry advance here. Flak Panzer need repairs though, desperately. Would be ashamed to waste that thing here. I'd also want to unpack 40 a bit further here. But a very elite force here from Miragefla though. Certainly hard to dispute that Zuna's force isn't quite veteran as well. I mean, he's got a veteran 3 T-Fed for another one, almost veteran T3 as well. I mean, Zuna's really been able to preserve his tanks quite nicely. I mean, both sides there, despite everything, you know, not exactly been slouches or silly with their tanks to a certain extent. One could also argue that's a bit the problem. Neither's really been super aggressive, though Zuna has been more aggressive than Miragefla, who's in their hand has been a bit, you know, more cautious and also less imaginative. He's been less of a blitzkrieger, if you will. Which overall has allowed Zuna to also be, you know, a bit more daring in some regards and certainly have less to worry about. Victory points are definitely going against him. Miragefla needs to do something to change things up. Another Katyusha barrage there. Tanks on T-Fed forwarding on the right flank. 18 kills there, by the way. Not sure what he's intending to shoot there, except maybe some trees. Die, fascist trees. Why are we shooting at it? Come at Stalin's orders, don't ask. We're gaining back the victory points there. Again, Miragefla needs to do something to change this up. The current status quo is not to his favour. He's actually hulling down, or attempted to hull down, another Panzer. That was bold, and also note, by the way, by setting up there, we would have to set up sort of more awkwardly the enemy entertainment. But there we go, we got T-Feds attacking, we got the HV5 there firing. And now, by the way, the hull down Panther force is Victory 2 making it harder to penetrate, although the HV5 still has a decent chance there. And again, note at this range, the Panther can respond there to the HV5's fire. No! Oh, he actually stopped it, but there we go. We actually got flanked there by the T-34, so that might have been the reason. Victory 2 on the Panther 4, though, which actually close to getting HV5, which is now Victory 2. We got Flak Panther there firing in. Need to rush it, need to rush it. Blitzkrieg, Blitzkrieg. Ah! Scheiße, Miragefla. He just let a Victory 2 HV5 get away there. That's dangerous. As the HV5 gains more veterans, he just gains a higher and higher rate of fire, becomes always more accurate, which actually makes it very lethal. I mean, he might not just have the absurd high damage on every shot, but it can, on the other hand, trade it off with a high rate of fire. We're actually seeing another H-35 there on the way. He's definitely going to make things miserable here for the Panzers of Miragefla and to Cert SS. I definitely feel like he missed an opportunity there to knock out the H-35. He should have blitzed it. He should have blitzed it and he should have finished it off. Instead, he allows it to get away and probably get repaired, which is definitely going to be a problem here. Got the Panzerwerfer moving ahead there. Close quarter barrel. Ow! And lost it to a field gun. And the barrage missed. But he's got resources now. Get another Panther. Or a Sturmpanzer all the way. Get some armor out Miragefla. But I would suggest a second Panther. I would suggest a second Panther here. I mean, he's facing off against now veteran H-35s. I mean, they're going to lock down most medium armor. He's going to need something, well, at least in the heavy end of scale of the medium armor, which is what the Germans classify the Panther as, sort of deal with this. Otherwise, I mean, he's just going to get torn apart. Instead, Miragefla is continuing flowing resources. He's not getting another Panther. I'm definitely against that. And the faster he can deal with this, the better. Instead, you know, he's not dealing with this fast. Panther goes out in the open, but presumably got to nope. Grenade cancelled. Panther there bouncing shots left and right though, thanks to its heavy frontal armor. There go against the H-5, but again, versus 2 now. Popping smoke. Come on, Miragefla, second pound, never mind. Looks like he got himself another mortar instead of just recruiting the one that was already there in his own base. And he went for the more expensive option. Not sure why that. Plus, he's now denied himself an option there for clearing up the enemy armour more well solidly. Pack 40 there though. Target weak point available, you should consider using it, and there we go. Ah, he cancelled it. Or something, I don't know. Comes there coming fast with the Panther Grenadiers. Panther versus T-34 there. Closing in on Veteran 3 as well. Trying to think to clear out the Pack 40 using his 65. And there we go, good shot. Halfway to Veteran 3. Bad news for Miragefla once that happens. Getting another Pack 40, still not attempting to get another Panther. Disappointed then, Miragefla, disappointed. Also note, by the way, not a bad idea what he's doing. He's actually using the less veteran SU-5 here to act as the spotter, ensuring that his veteran SU-5, in case something goes wrong, they could get out of there. That way, he can activate pursuit. So tactically, not a bad idea if you have to use it. You've got more than one SU-5 there. Can 4 being repaired. We got Pack 40 again. Got a Soda airstrike again. Ooh, might lose the gun. Oh, lost the gun. It's there to an MD4. Two bit slower than getting his Maxim in, or Osman in. 10 points left in Miragefla. Not good, not good. He's gaining the Central point. And there we go. Veteran free. 41 kills, by the way. That's definitely a Flak Panzer ace. T-34 tank got the SU-5 moving in. Moving in the Panzer 4. Pack 40 moving in. We got the third airstrike going in as well. Full on assault here on the positions of Miragefla. I think he might have gotten the aircraft there. Blitzkrieg! Blitzkrieg, get behind them! Ah, again! Again, when Miragefla should be blitzkrieging, he's pulling back. He needs to get more aggressive here. When it comes to SU-5's blitzkrieg, I mean, I know it's been ages since we've seen the SU-5, but really, blitzkrieg, it's what it's made for. Catching those bastards in a bad position and, well, making it worse. Instead, though, Miragefla basically ends up playing a bit too cautious here, which all allows SU-5 to escape when he should be doing everything he can. Well, to put them out of their misery. There we go, though. Smoke is covering the first one again. Blitz. Just blitzkrieg, get past them. So he's allowing his Panther to take heavy damage. In fact, he's doing this at a rather snail's pace. And now he's bringing his Panther there. Miragefla, you could just finish this off quickly. Had your blitzkrieged. Instead, he's just pussyfooting around. Allowing him to preserve, well, it's now Veteran 3 S-85, which is definitely going to tear his tanks. A new series of exhaust holes, which is generally not what you want to happen. Got the Flak Panzer there charging in. Panzer 4 rolling in. Now he's forced to charge straight into the field gun instead, you know, flanking it with the Flak Panzer again. Blitzkrieg, get past it, knock it out. Getting to moving forwards. I'm not sure what it is Miragefla seems to be against flanking. And the Pioneers are not there to repair the Panther. He needs that thing repaired. Might get the field gun though. Another airstrike. So the Air Force is getting aggressive here. Looks like another aircraft shot down there though. The Katyusha barrels there knocking out the Pack 40 nicely down. We got just now tanks swarming in. Looks like Zuna knows what he needs to do. He just needs to sort of swarm those tanks in the end here. Need not worry about anything else in the longer term. Why isn't he treating those Pioneers? There we go, using his veteran's ability there to secure the point. Nicely done. We got another Panzer 4 on the way from Miragefla. Why not a Panther? And you got a Veteran 3 SU-5 there on the field. There we go, Panther moving ahead. There we go, Veteran 3. Get those pioneers repairing it. Getting another pack forward. He's got no infantry except the panzers and the pioneers. There we go. Panther being repaired again.
Panzer IV is ready for battle.
Mortar supporting. Flak Panzer and Panzer over here waiting for repairs as well.
Taking our territory.
And another Panzer IV losing the victory points in the center and on the left. Needs to counterattack Schnell. Got the Panzer moving on the left flank.
The pack gun is ready for orders. Pack who is ready? Panzer IV ready. We have casualties.
Another Panzer squad wiped out. Now he's up to one infantry squad. He's got no points left in his control. He's about to lose another Panzer gun to his squad. Now he's flanking with his Panther. Now he's flanking, but at the same time all the armor's responding to his other armored assault. And leaving nothing for the Panther to flank. Instead, you know, caught here. Bit off guard. And there you go, he's outramming it. Damn its engine there. Air Shooting 5 moving up then. The Panther's caught. Just note the high rate of fire on that Air 5 there. In the end, game over there. Miragefla lost their battle. Despite some solid play there, gaining both eventually the Fleet Panzer 5, or Panther, Flak Panzer, gaining eventually 2 Panther, almost eventually the Fleet as well. A lot of veteran infantry. I mean, the problem was basically, Miragefla never really tried to flank his opponent. Other times when he sort of really given a good opportunity to basically finish off his opponents quickly, he pulled back. He never tried to blitzkrieg. I mean, really. Blitzkrieg is there to sort of get past your opponent, not them like particular stuff like the H-35s. Blitzkrieg them. Blitzkrieg them. Once they're flanked, they're dead. But Miragefla never did that. Which overall gave Zuna a lot of opportunities then to get away. And overall allowed him to build up a veteran 3 H-35, which is overall very bad news for anyone on the receiving end. So that was definitely some problems I feel like with Miragefla. Also, I mean, even then, you know, he could have gotten a second Panther, but he never did that. Definitely also a mistake there, I feel. I mean, there are definitely some options there which overall Mirage never really take. And then when he finally flanks, you know, it's only when he's got like less than 10 points left and things are going down, he might consider, you know, well, let's try this flanking thing then. And by then it's too late. I mean, had Mirage been a bit more aggressive with Blitzkrieg and flanks, I'm pretty sure he could have won this. But that's not to say Zuna played poorly, quite the opposite. I mean, he gained a veteran 3 H-5, he had veteran artillery. Had a good unit composition. I mean, at the same time, he could also afford to flank a bit more. At the same time, he suffered a bit the same issues there in Miragefla. He never really flanked at the times that he did. I suppose flank a bit more than Miragefla in the end, which is overall best, but probably also at won him instead of just trying to butt his head in. Though, of course, the H-35 is more for that, which in part, you know, is what he did well. And of course, also commend Miragefla had to make use of hold down, which actually gave the Panther quite a boost up. And he probably would not have gone so far without that, but I mean, overall, he could also, by the way, consider the Pack 43, I think, and maybe a good spot, but otherwise more Panther. But for Zuna, I mean, a few guardsmen, I think, would have done quite well with a few submachine guns. More mines would have benefited him as well, I think. But otherwise, you know, I just think some proper flanks would have done a lot for Zuna. Just sort of trying to really catch some positions there beyond what we saw in the early game. But overall, a pretty interesting fight, I would say. Some pretty good armor playing again. We saw hold down, we saw a veteran to 3 Flak Panzer, veteran 3 Panther. I mean, overall, this was a pretty damn good armor fight, I would say. But again, it could have been better. It could have been an excellent armor fight if they'd actually been sort of more aggressive with flanking and whatnot. But anyways, game over there. Game over. I hope you enjoyed. If you did want to subscribe, tell your friends, share it with everyone. If not, you know, consider sending in a replay of fight and some feedback in the comments section. And also, do consider supporting the Propagandacast. Every dollar helps. There's a link in the video description where you can do so. So anyways, consider that. Anyways, thank you all for watching and see you tomorrow. Bye.